Hi, this is Socks and Sandals. I'm Tidby. This is an online guide for clothes shopping for dudes who don't like to go shopping. There is a company that is relentlessly advertising on my Facebook feed named Yes We Vibe. I can't quite figure this company out. It could be a scam, but it might not be. I don't know. When I look at their page, it's full of all kinds of amazing and fantastic designs and colors, but there's no mission statement. And then they put these robotic sounding 5-star reviews of satisfied customers at the bottom, which is always a red flag for me. They claim to be a vegan company that doesn't use any animal products, which is great. But when I look further, I can't find anything that explains why they went that route. And if you're a vegan company, there would usually be something written up of why. So they could be a vegan company disguised as a company that just makes cheap plastic crap. I checked them out on Trustpilot and Better Business Bureau. Both are sort of washy about them. I see a bunch of 5 stars, which could be a bunch of bots writing reviews, and there's a load of 1 stars. But many of the 1-star reviews read things like, I bought 10 pairs and then my 11th pair didn't quite fit, so I'm giving it 1 star, which is not really a fair review. A lot of people complain about how long it took for the shoes to arrive, and some people say that the customer service is great, while other people say that it's complete garbage. When I read reviews, I usually just read the 2, 3, and 4-star reviews because bots don't usually ever spam those. And here, I'm noticing a lot of 1-star and 5-star reviews and not a whole lot in the middle. So there's a lot of polarization going on here. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Today is May 5th, or Revenge of the 5th for you nerds out there. I'm gonna purchase some shoes now, and we're gonna see how long it takes for them to arrive. On their main page, it's loaded with very colorful shoes. And according to the Facebook page, they've been having a 2-for-1 sale forever. Usually when I see shoes like these being sold for 20 bucks, I run for the hills because it's just crap. But these ones are $80 for the shoes and $150 for the boots, which sort of checks out on the lower end fashion shoe. Mind you, when they say 100% vegan, that can mean a lot of things ranging from PVC, polyurethane, cactus, pineapple skin, grape skins, and apparently mushrooms are amazing for creating vegan leathers. And they even say that a lot of the time you can't even tell the difference between the two. Who knew? That actually might be a really cool episode. A show on vegan leathers. Mom, if you're interested in that, just let me know down below. Now, digging a little deeper into their website, I did find out why it takes so long to ship. They actually custom make these shoes. You pick your design and your shoe size, and then they build it for you. That is really cool. Yes We Vibe, you gotta put that front and center. There's no reason why I have to dig deep into your website to find that information. Believe me, other sites would have that right at the very top. Like, use your tagline, beautiful shoes, custom made specifically for you. And then leave no guesswork of how long it will take to arrive. Let's break the website down. It's broken into shoes, boots, and apparels, which I honestly don't have any interest in. I'm only here for the shoes, but they do have winter jackets and leggings and hoodies. For their shoes, they have all different kinds of styles, from water shoes, slippers, high tops, and sneakers. They also have a large line of boots, from dress boots to winter boots and outdoor hiking boots. If you click on any of the boots or shoes, they have them in both women's and men's. You just select your size and add to the cart. As for designs, they have over 500 of them. It would take me forever to go through them all, but the overall feeling is peace signs, mandalas, and yin-yangs. Just peace, love, and all that good stuff. You got your floral designs, dream catchers, and even spirit animals too. Along the side, they have a column that specifies more of what you're looking for, like a filter. Although it's kind of fun to scroll through and see what they have, if you've got the time for it. I like all of these. I want them all. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the boots, and if I like them, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna buy some shoes. Right off the top, check out this colorful mandala. I have never seen anything like that on a boot before. Even the sun and moon design is pretty cool too. Bohemian life? My God, this thing's gonna be a tough choice. Look at all these fantastic colors and designs. But you know what? I like the blue and gold of this one, the Splendid Bohemian. Well, yeah, that sure is something. Okay, let me check out their outdoor vibe boots. These certainly look rugged. I put my hiking shoes through a lot of abuse because I like to go on long, tough hikes with Bilbo. So I'm curious to see if these can withstand the punishment I'm going to give to them. It seems to be a lot of variation of similar designs from other boots I was looking at, but check these out. Sunflowers. I never thought I'd want to have flowers on my boots, but you know what? I think in the middle of winter, when it's cold and gross and gray, I think it'd be kind of cool to look down and see some sunflowers. Plus, I'm 1,000% sure that I've never seen a hiking boot with sunflowers on them, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting these. Okay, let's see what happens. They say it takes 3 to 5 weeks to get here, so that should take me right through to the second week of June. It came in, and that was only 2.5 weeks. I love that philosophy of undersell, over-deliver. I have to admit I've done that quite a bit for my work as well. The boxing of this is quite interesting. You'll see that things move around quite a bit. There's no box per se that I can feel. It's just sort of something wrapped in a plastic bag. So let's get into this. Smells of chemical goodness. I'll get into that in a second, but it appears that they've just sent them in 2 bags that reads, yes, we vibe. So, let's go for this one first. All right, and wow, it's quite a robust plastic bag. Okay, let's take these out. Well, they certainly are flowery and colorful. But you know what? I don't have any regrets getting these. I don't think there's a hiking boot ever been made with sunflowers on it. Okay, so let's break this down. My first impressions. It feels better quality than I was expecting. I was expecting it to feel very cheap. But I can tell they've used a high-grade resin to put this together. It is made of polyurethane, which does have a number of pros and cons. The pros, it costs far less and is easier to manufacture than leather. It's better for sustainability because it uses less resources to make. It doesn't absorb water and it's very easy to clean. This is waterproof. And you can print whatever you want on the stuff and it won't dry out over time. Now the cons of polyurethane, it can look fake and synthetic. It is not breathable. If it's oil-based, which I don't know if this is, it can smell up to 3 months. So when I say that they smell, it's not an overwhelming smell by any chance. Like right now, I gotta put my nose right up next to it and I smell it. So it's really not as bad as I made it out to be. And if you go online, if you ask if polyurethane is toxic, it'll say, yep, it is. And that's true for the first 24 hours. When it's mixing and curing, that is when it's toxic. After that, it's totally fine. Kitchen counters are made out of the stuff. I've actually worked a lot with resins and I know which are the dangerous ones and which ones aren't, and this is not one of them. And that slight polyurethane smell is gonna disappear probably within a week or 2. The colors are quite vivid. They use metal rivets, and I don't know if that's aluminum or tin, but I do like that they are metal. I don't see a single stitch that's out of place. I can tell that there's different materials that make up the sole. There's a soft one for a cushion, and the grips are a very tough rubber, and it feels like it's really good quality. Honestly, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot less than this. So far, my first impressions are, this is exceeding my expectations. I was skeptical on a lot of levels, and this is better than what I was expecting. Let's look on the inside. Right on the heel, they've put Yes We Vibe, which is a nice little touch. And what I've seen a number of complaints about is what the insole is like. So you can pull it out, and that actually is better than the photos that I saw. This is not cardboard at all. There is no cardboard in this. This is a very soft and it feels quite well made insole. I actually kind of want to put this into my other shoes. They got a ridge around it and they've cut it specifically for my boot. Underneath that, there's a few rivets that are holding the shoe together. If you're gonna put rivets somewhere, you may as well put them there. I can't pull up the sides. Everything is glued and stitched in there really good. Wow. Okay, let's look at the other one. I kind of like these Yes We Vibe bags. Oh, I can't wait. And they just pull out. What a great plastic box. Wow. Holy smokes. Okay. This one smells less than the other one. The grip is a little different. It's the same rubber the whole way through. And it's got some pretty wide stitching holding it together. We'll see if that holds. And look at that design. This is exactly what the photo indicated it would be. I think I'm gonna use this as my new rain boot. I'm not gonna wear it on hot sunny days because polyurethane doesn't breathe and it will get very hot, I'm sure. Again, the insole comes out. I like that insole, I have to admit, I really do. Unlike the other boot, I can see the stitching here and there are a few loose strands, but the sole is glued in there really good. But that stitching is quite far apart. I wonder how long that will last. I'm gonna have to do a follow-up video, I think. The tongue has been padded and the insides are lined with a fabric. We've got a series of metal loops from the bottom to the top, and I'm glad they use metal and not plastic. I guess the only thing I need to do now is see if they actually fit. All right, I'm gonna start with these. Interestingly, the only part that feels cheap is the tongue. Like feeling the top here, I can feel that it's definitely not leather. And it does feel plasticky here, but feeling the rest of it doesn't feel plastic. But I mean, it doesn't feel like leather either, but it doesn't feel plasticky. Only the tongue. Before I take a step, I'm between a 9.5 and a 10. This is the 9.5. And it's quite roomy in there for me. So if I had gone with a 10, it would have been too big. Let's try on my bohemian shoes. Wow. Yeah, again, the tongue feels a little cheaper than the rest of it. I should really take these outside, and it's about to rain, so it's gonna be a good opportunity to see if these really are waterproof. One of the great things about polyurethane is that it's easy to wash. And Yes We Vibe also advertises that they're easy to wash. So I'm gonna give them the mud bath. I just wanna add that my feet remained completely dry the entire time while doing this. And sure enough, just rinsing them off in the sink was enough to get them looking brand new. I just did the ultimate test with these boots. I'm helping my best friend put in his dock. It fell on my foot and then slid down, and it didn't even break it or cut it. In conclusion, honestly, I was highly skeptical of buying these shoes. In fact, I lost a little bit of sleep the night that I purchased these because I thought, I don't even know if they're even gonna show up. But they did, really quick. And for these two pairs of shoes to be $150, I was like, the quality has gotta be bad. It's better than a lot of stuff that I see in stores. I feel quite excited to have two new boots that are this amazing looking. I have never, and I'm pretty sure you have never seen boots that look like this. So would I buy these again? Yes, absolutely. I think I'm gonna do an episode on their shoes. In every way, these have surpassed my expectations. All the things that I saw that people were complaining about online with those 1 stars, they're not valid. Now, one thing you should know is that there are no returns. Like when you get them, that's it. And the reason for that is because they custom make it for your size and your style. The only advice I would give is if you are a 9.5, borderline 10, don't go higher. Like me personally, as a 9.5, I wouldn't go with a 9, but I definitely would not go with a 10. But I'm pretty sure a 9 would still fit because this was quite roomy. Well, hey, look, thanks for watching. I hope this video cleared up any questions or if you had any hesitations on buying Yes We Vibe. A vegan shoe? Yeah, it's vegan, all right, because there's no animal products going on here. And it uses less energy to create than a shoe that was made from animal products. So yeah, it is a vegan shoe. And you know what? Already, since I've had them out of the box, I don't smell this one. And it's just a very small hint. Already, the smell is gone. That's interesting. Wow. So I would say that this is not an oil-based polyurethane. Don't like and subscribe. I don't care. But if you do like and subscribe, let me know. I like going for walks with people. We'll go for a little walk with our Yes We Vibe shoes in a nice little rain shower. That'd actually be quite nice. But yeah, but don't like and subscribe. Don't do that. Okay, what do you think of these kind?
For God's sake!
What's wrong?
Oh, Andrew.
What? What do you think of those?
Well, I couldn't see Dad wearing them. Oh my God. Are you nuts? How much do they cost?
That was $70.
No, I don't believe you.
It is. Actually, it's very true.
I don't know.
You don't like those? Would you like me to order you a pair?
Yeah.